Hi, everybody. This is Misia Denea, owner and founder of Hatha Holistic Integrated Wellness. And you can learn more at www.hathaholistic.com. So here we are. It's like 2 weeks into the new year already. How's everybody doing? Um, I know a lot of people have probably made a lot of resolutions and intentions for the year. So I hope everybody's doing well with those. Um, so I've been thinking this week about how, you know, here we are again. There's a lot of sensationalized news. I haven't really been paying too much attention to it. The last thing I heard was there was something involving the president elect and bodily fluid, and I really don't want to know much more than that. But I guess that's what we have in store for the next 4 years, is just to be almost flooded with a lot of news and sensationalized information as far as politics go. Um, I really want to emphasize how important it is for us to embody our self care practices. So, if you have a regular routine of going to the gym, going to yoga, meditating, hiking, whatever it is that keeps you grounded and focused, that's what we need now more than ever. But it's always important to keep those two things. So I wanted to actually let you know that there's a couple of techniques I wanted to share with you, and I find them really helpful. So I've had an everyday meditation practice for the last several years now, and it's helped. It's helped a lot, like to clear my mind at the beginning of the day. And so here's a couple things that I want to share with you. A meditation practice is one of the surefire ways to help you keep your mind clear. I know there's a lot of like fake news that's going around now. There's also an onslaught of information. I'm dating myself a little bit. I'm a child of the 80s, and I remember when you watch television, the news came on in the morning, like right before people who were commuting were headed to work. You saw the news in the afternoon at your lunch break at noon, and then the news came on again in the evening when people were coming back home from work. And then they started the late night news, and sometimes that would be at like 10, 11, maybe midnight. And then the TV would be done. Like, unless you had cable, like, it was like the and like the black screen, like until like 6 in the morning, whenever regular TV program would start again. So the fact that we're in this information age and it's so easy to kind of dive into this rabbit hole of information, I know a lot of people have made some New Year's plans to change their diet. Why don't you also consider having a media diet and like only logging into Facebook once or twice a day, if that, or being on social media for certain times of the day, only for like a few minutes, logging off, taking the apps off of your smartphone, and also a meditation practice if you can. And I know some people are like, well, I'm not a Buddha, I'm not a whatever, but it's easy for you to just begin to wake up in the morning, do a few stretches. If you have a candle and a candle near your nightstand, just even gazing into your flame of your candle is a meditation, and you can just look at the way the flame embers dance, and look at the way the different colors are in the flame, because there's the orange and the red, and inside of the flame is the blue. And these are all ways for you to get centered and focused. And there's also ways to connect with your breathing. That is a good way to reduce any of your anxiety that you might have. I think a lot of people are just worked up around the fact that President Obama is not, and he wasn't perfect, he's human, and this is the United States. You can't please everyone, but I think a lot of people are just getting worked up about what the next 4 years can be. So I just wanted to share with you simple breathing techniques. I like the breath retention where you're making your exhale a little bit longer than your inhale. So all that's happening is there is, for example, if I take an inhale for 3 counts and then I pause and then I take an exhale for 4 counts, I'm extending the size of my breath so that my exhale is longer than my inhale. And that has a great impact on your nervous system. It develops lung capacity. Because think about it, when you're nervous, when you're anxious, when you're scared, when fear has consumed you, the breath shortens. And so your meditation practice and your connection with breathing will help you stay calm. So I'll just show you real quick. So if I take a deep breath through my nose on a 3 count, 1, 2, 3, and then I pause and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you might even put your hands on your heart or your chest, and then you can also feel the rise and fall of your chest as you're taking the inhales and the exhales. So again, it's just try it with me, filling the lungs. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, so on and so forth. So you can make the breath as long as you want. It could be 4 counts to inhale, 5 counts to exhale, 5 counts to inhale, 6 counts to exhale, whatever your lung capacity is. And you'll notice after about like a minute or two of that, it has this very clearing and grounding effect on you. There is a full moon today. There's a full moon in Cancer, and Cancer is the sign of water. So this is a good time to connect to your emotions, which are very fluid, and you don't have to cling to your emotions. Just imagine your emotions, whatever they are. They're heavy, they're strong. It's just like waves in the ocean or clouds in the sky, and you don't have to hold on to them, especially with all that's been going on in the news. I've been talking about that on Facebook Live since the fall during election season. So I have some information. There's a meditation there for the full moon, and there's also if you're a healer or some sort of wellness practitioner, I am actually offering. Okay. Okay, for some reason my connection is weak, so I'll leave everything in the box and I'll just finish up for now. I also suggest some of the things that I got that I shared with you today are from this book, Yoga for Anxiety, and it's a really cool book that kind of breaks down how you can use your yoga practice to relax. So I'm going to sign off, and I hope to see you all if you're in the Bay Area on Sunday at the Working Body at 2 o'clock. I'm teaching a restorative yoga class. It's free and it's in downtown Oakland. I hope to see you there, and take really good care of yourselves. Visit me at www.hathaholistic.com. If you have any questions, send me an email, hathaholistic@gmail.com. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great weekend and happy full moon. Mwah. Take care.